Joining me in the studio this morning, we have our own Kaylee Foster. How you doing, Kaylee?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic, especially with this next segment.
Oh, I
Very
know.
excited about this next segment.
It's a great ag day here, and we're kicking it off very well.
That's
Very
right.
well. Who do we have with us? Go ahead and introduce who we have with us.
Oh,
Adam
gosh.
Vitale. Yeah.
I was going to say, nobody gave me the name written down. I just
right.
know who he's with.
She was so excited
It's
about
more
what's
important about what I brought. It doesn't. I don't
She's
really
so excited
matter.
about what's going to happen.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Adam, how you doing, my man?
I am. I was doing great till I heard your forecast, but
Yes.
I am. You know what? It's nothing that a beer can't fix.
Yeah. What can a beer fix is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. I get, and I've talked about this on the morning show as well. I just read the weather, folks. I get these dirty looks around town. I feel like they're staring at me because I said it's going to snow maybe at some point. I just read it.
I know.
I'm not a meteorologist, right?
Exactly.
I don't know anything about meteors. So there you go. All right,
gosh.
let's talk beer. How you doing, my man?
Absolutely. I am great. It's fun to be here on National American Beer Day.
Yes.
So celebrating beer in America, it doesn't get much better than that. America's favorite beverage, and we've even got one of many days surrounded around focused on beer.
How's everything going at G&M?
It's good. We're coming off a busy summertime. This is kind of a little bit of calm before the storm. We get a little spike here and there from NFL football, college football, all that good stuff, and then we kind of gear up for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then a little quieter again.
You and I hate to bring up the COVID time, but
Yeah.
I mean, a little bounce back from COVID. How was COVID in your line of work?
It was an interesting time. So, 25% of our business are bars and restaurants. And obviously that 25 went to virtually zero. And it was very difficult. Simultaneously, we were fortunate that people did continue to purchase beverages at their favorite, off-premise retailers, so grocery stores, places like that. So we were able to weather the storm okay. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, we drank so much more during COVID. We were home. Consumption actually didn't really go up. We could tell from our numbers it was industry, but I think it was just there was not as much to do, so we focused on that more. But we were very fortunate through COVID. I mean, it impacted us, but it wasn't like we were shut down or something like that.
Yeah, good bounce back.
It is. It's great to see. So bars and restaurants are finally back. We're seeing, people are going out, and it took a while. People were a little nervous at first, but that's bounced back now. And I think things we're kind of getting back to normal again and humming along, which is great. It's really fun to see, festivals going again, county fairs, all of that stuff. Because when those things go away, it's just like a part of the community is missing.
Yes, I totally agree. I know we've had events here the last couple of summers that you could just see. You can just kind of look around and see people's look on their faces. They're just happy to be out.
Absolutely.
And happy that the local stuff is back.
Exactly, 100%. 100%.
Yeah. We got Katie. Let's switch kind of make it into an ag segment of this.
Because I did say it's going to be
This
an
is the
ag
That's right.
day.
Yes, it's the ag morning show. But let's
Yes.
let's incorporate some ag with it.
So since it is National American Beer Day,
Yes.
I think some Americans forget the ag connection between
Yes.
beer and agriculture, especially with corn, which we're a big corn community anyway.
Absolutely.
Let's kick it off with that.
Yeah, so first off, beer can't exist without agriculture. It is the ground floor, the fundamental part of beer is agriculture. And there are 52,000 agricultural jobs in the United States that depend on the American beer industry. So this is everything from barley growers, hop growers, rice growers, and of course, corn farmers. Very, very important part. At G&M, we're really, really proud to represent Anheuser-Busch, and we're proud to represent the number one beer in the area, which is Busch Light. And corn is an absolutely critical component to that beer. Busch Light is brewed with corn, and Anheuser-Busch is actually the largest brewer corn producer in the state of Illinois. And so we buy a ton of beer, a ton of corn for the Busch Light beer that's all brewed. And the Busch Light we drink around here is all brewed in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh,
Nice.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Well, you go to St. Louis more.
Yeah,
I,
exactly. It's a
I
great
have to make
tour.
a visit sometime.
I've
Yes.
actually toured the brewery down. Now I was very young when it happened, but I remember touring the brewery.
Yeah,
down
it's a great tour. If you haven't been before, it's fun. There's a place where the Clydesdales hang out there as well, so you get a chance to do that. They've got great food at the brewery. You get to drink a beer right out of the tank. So it's
I
a
was
fun
too young
experience.
At the time. I want to go back.
Okay, yes, you should.
Oh, no.
Definitely.
I was too
But-
young to really appreciate it.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I'm ready to go back.
But corn is a really important component to a lot of different beers and brews across the country. But Busch Light being the biggest one of those. And we had the commemorative corn can this past summer. The year prior, there was a partnership with John Deere, which was great. And yeah, so just kind of showing the importance. And then there's a lot of work with farm rescue and bush light as well.
Oh yeah, I made sure I got my John Deere can.
Awesome.
I never was able to find it, so I actually made my boyfriend go out and he found it, and he's not a John Deere farmer.
Oh,
They're a
wow,
Hayes
that-
farmer.
I mean, that
so
was-
it was
yes.
like that was how he showed that he cared.
Yes.
Was he got me a
Yeah,
John Deere
that is-
beer?
I was really worried about the polarization of that too, because they show this can. I'm like, that's awesome. Majority of people do use John Deere equipment, but I'm like, what's that Case IH guy gonna think? Is he gonna throw stones at us or something?
I
You
can
know?
see Colton with a hat
Yeah.
and a disguise as he's paying for it.
Exactly.
It was a big deal when he got it.
Yeah, I bet.